This is BBC World. I'm Katty Kay in Washington. Thousands are feared dead from Hurricane Katrina. President Bush appeals for cash donations.
What would you do?
Anger rises in New Orleans at the lack of help and supplies following the floodwaters.
What do you say to the people who say there's too much money being spent on Iraqis right now?
I just completely disagree. We've got a job to defend this country in the war on terror, and we've got a job to bring aid and comfort to the people of the Gulf Coast, and we'll do both. We've got plenty of resources to do both.
The president only glimpsed at New Orleans from the air today. He did not set foot here.
First, we have the president himself, President Bush, speaking on the subject of the disaster. Here he is.
Congressman Jefferson, Congressman Jindal, and General Blum. I just completed a tour of some devastated country. I started in Alabama, worked our way down through Mississippi, ended up here in one of America's great cities, and saw firsthand the devastation that this city has gone through. I know the people of this part of the world are suffering, and I want them to know that there's a flow of progress. We're making progress. I want to thank the governor for her hard work, and I want to thank the mayor. And I know that some of the folks in the outlying parishes here in Louisiana wondered whether or not people are paying attention to them. We are. I think it'll be vibrant. If you want to help, if you're listening to this broadcast, contribute cash to the Salvation Army and the Red Cross. There'll be other opportunities to give, and we hope you do give. But right now, we need cash to the Salvation Army and the Red Cross. They're on the front lines providing help to the people who need help. May God bless the people of this part of the world. May God continue to bless our country. Thank you very much.
The biggest aid operation ever on American soil, with a convoy to match. Hundreds of Army and National Guard vehicles snaking their way through the flooded swamps of Louisiana to New Orleans. It's 5 days after Hurricane Katrina rearranged the landscape here, and it's about time. One destination, the Superdome, usually home to the New Orleans Saints football team. Now it's a refugee camp, more worthy of the third world. The eye of the hurricane may have long passed, but this city is now the eye of a political storm. The famous French Quarter, New Orleans, the Big Easy, the cradle of jazz, the home of Mardi Gras, now a carnival of horrors. This is a disaster zone, now resembling a war zone. Wherever we went, people came up to us. They've lost everything, and some are beginning to lose their minds.
My animals in there, and they got shooting down there, and a night war. I don't know what to do.
Welcome or welcome back to the convention center of New Orleans, now wretched home to thousands of people, most of them black, all of them incredulous that they've become refugees in their own city for 5 days and counting without any help. Meet Rose, mother of a 7-week-old baby.
What's going on? We need to get out of here. And my baby's down there. My baby has nothing. And nothing. We lost everything. Everything. Please help us.
Meet them, the former occupants of the Gus Tyler nursing home, now stranded in hell in their wheelchairs.
You have no medical help?
No, none. And I'm a diabetic.
Center, now a makeshift morgue. Outside, 2 more bodies left to rot in the baking sun.
Old lady right there. She died this morning. With a black leg. That's how we suffer right now, like damn dogs. They throwing us like streets.
Then a helicopter arrives. No one gets out. The supplies are left on the ground for the desperate to fight over.
They're throwing water out here like we dogs. How the hell me and my children, me and older people out here trying to get water? We can't get it because other people trying to get it. And they're going to drive up. They've been doing this shit all day. That shit not right.
This is the center of one of the great cities of America, New Orleans.